Yeah, like the lower bracket, there's a lot of walkovers there. Unfortunately, it is because I mean I'm sure a lot of players aren't even sure there is a lower bracket, so they just get knocked out and then they just log off and leave.
Yeah, they're too fancy to look at the actual page of the event and see that there's actually a lower bracket. They'd rather just leave instantly. Maybe they'd rather not play out the lower bracket. We can only give them the benefit of the doubt.
It's possible. It's possible. They may be busy eating
Papusas? Papusas. And speaking of papusas, we are on Oxide LE, which reminds me of like oxtail, which I've never eaten, but I would like to.
Ooh.
Have you ever heard of oxtail?
Oh yeah, I've had oxtail.
Oh, you've had oxtail? Okay, man of culture, I see. And speaking of man of culture, this guy in the top right-hand corner, he's not Latin American. He's not playing in North America. He's technically in Europe right now. He's from Brazil. He is currently teamless, I believe. It is none other than the Red Terran Kelazhur.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Team Alpha X. It is Nice.
It's so hard not to just say nice. Such an easy name. So many puns. Such easy puns.
Yeah. Even unintentional ones. And none of these puns are good either. They're just... Yeah.
No, dude. That's the whole part of it. They're not ever going to be good, but I can't stop.
Oh, God. Also, did you say oxtail?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
So you've had ox. Yeah, you've had ox, but you haven't had oxtail?
I've had ox tongue.
Ooh, ox tongue. That's gross. I'm not a fan of eating any sort of tongue.
What's wrong with the tongue?
But, it's fuzzy and gray usually. And it's usually real spongy when you eat it.
It's fine. It's
It sounds gross. Oxtail though is actually delicious. I feel like oxtail is like maybe an African meal or something from the Caribbeans. I don't know. But it's pretty much like a circular tail, like the tail of an ox. I don't know. And it's like a nice soup, almost like a stew. Or what is it, like a roast, like a pot roast, if you know what that is. Yeah, it's like that. It's a nice slow cooked meat, and it comes out really good.
Yeah.
Pretty fire.
Ox tongue is
I
also
had at a Jamaican restaurant.
Oh, yeah. It's also usually made in like soup as well. But as you said, it's very soft. Very soft.
Yeah, it's soft. It's like a stew meat. Now, speaking of important food talks, so we discussed ramen. If you guys missed it in Savad somewhere, what do you think about pho? Have you ever eaten pho?
I mean, yeah, pho, yeah.
Pho? Yeah, I guess it's pronounced pho here.
Yeah.
I used to pronounce it pho, and then people are like, no, it's pho.
Yeah, it's pho. It's fine.
Pho.
Vietnamese soup. Yeah, it's good. It's good, man.
Yeah, it's great. Now, do you prefer that over ramen, or you prefer ramen over pho?
Ramen.
Ooh. That's where we part ways.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big pho guy.
Interesting. So, like, I've had Vietnamese food, but not enough of it for it to really, like...
Ooh, it's super popular out here. There's, like, just specifically pho restaurants on every corner.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're called pho restaurants. They have a lot of food in them, though, but pho's the main focus.
Okay. They're like the Cham about the Americas.
Yeah. Exactly. Speaking of Cham about the Americas, I want Cham to have that same record here in this tournament.
Oh. I mean, he's well on his way, but to get there, we're going to have one of these players advance. And so far, Nice has been doing an incredibly nice job at defending.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice wall. Now, top 4 players qualify here, so does that mean Cham just has to beat that opponent and then he qualifies, right? If he beats whoever wins this game, Cham qualifies. Oh no, he goes again because there's still a losers bracket that has to play out.
Yeah.
So he still has one more round after that to play through.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's gonna be the most difficult of all rounds.
Oh my god. Soul just beat Scarlet 2-0 in the upper bracket.
Yeah.
And so now it's Blind Petite Drogo fighting out to play Soul, and then the winner of that plays whoever wins against Cham and the winner of this. So
Yeah, yeah.
not gonna be easy for Cham in the next round, but I mean, if he makes it to the next round, I would be very impressed.
Very solid players.
As far as this matchup, you know, we're not seeing it. The observer went down. Is that a tail? Is nice washed up?
It's possible. It's possible. He has his own observer. Interestingly, he went straight into Robotics Bay, so I imagine he's going to be working on that Colossus tech. There it is. It is starting. And yeah, we do also have Blink completed, so Nice is going to be a little bit active here with his Stalkers.
I love the Raven sharking around, looking to throw down some auto turrets.
Yeah, it's going to be on Nice's reaction time to actually warping at home, you know, pokes in.
Something about Protoss is they love to make sure there's a tank there.
Yep. It's all about making sure that tank is there. He also revealed his Blink Stalkers, maybe hoping that Kelazhur would like overreact to defend in his main in case, you know, he decides to dive in.
Oh my god, has to recall.
Oof.
We're not even going to get a Colossus drop. We're just going to get a straight Colossus push. And the third base even going down, so you know this is going to be pretty well defended. Actually, he has no army out right now.
Yeah, this is very greedy. This is what a couple of Protoss players have been doing. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's a Protoss player known for this. There's a Vietnamese Protoss player who does this all the time. Where very greedy, you skip a bunch of tech and you go straight into Colossus. It does mean that your ground army is lower, but if the Terran player doesn't attack and he lets you macro up, then you have so many Colossus in the mid game.
That's exactly what Kelazhur is doing. He already got thermal lands, and if he puts down a couple shield batteries at his third base, it's gonna be really hard to break. I think it's gonna be on Kelazhur to go for like some doom drops and some multi-prong harass. As a Protoss, I feel like you're more inclined to sit back and you don't really multi-prong harass, but if you go for a push, then you're gonna go ahead and drop some Zealots somewhere else.
Exactly.
But as Kelazhur, you're like actively on the map with a couple medevacs here and there.
It's really interesting that this game Nice has decided to cut corners and play greedy. He's not being aggressive at all against Kelazhur, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna just try and like get into the macro game in like as best a position as I can, like in that late game. And now he's got two Colossus. Like, what is this buy gonna do?
I don't know about that force field. Why is Nice sitting in that? Does he want him to know he's waiting for him?
Yeah, it's a power move.
Power move. He's just posturing. He's just flexing his muscles.
Exactly. Like, yeah. I got the Colossus.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
He took his shirt off and he's just standing there with his shirt in his hand, puffing his chest up. And Kelazhur's like, oh, so scary, and he's just really waiting for concussive shells to finish so he can take out all the Colossus.
Exactly. He's got concussive shell on the way, plenty of Marauders on the way. He's going for a very Marauder-heavy production.
Kelazhur actually being overconfident here, in my opinion, by going for no auto turrets. I mean, he has like one, very few. He's got one in the corner, but that hallucinated Phoenix was able to go around the entire base without being hit by anything.
And Kelazhur does check, so the main army is here. Meanwhile, behind... Oh,
don't let it take more than one volley from those tanks. He's gonna stim just to get the hallucinated Phoenix and not even get it.
He doesn't even get it. Meanwhile, charge is done as well, so more and more charges are going to be being warped in. We have Immortals on the way as well, getting a fourth. Jesus Christ.
I like this. Now that charge is done, it's going to be a lot harder to take a fight here. Wow, that was really ballsy to Kelazhur, pushing into this army without sieged up tanks.
Yeah, Kelazhur's
gonna have to leapfrog forever.
Yeah, the tanks are exposed as well. One of them is going to go down. The second is going to go down as well, but that's all the Zealots.
I like this. All the Zealots went down. Only a couple shields were activated, so well, I was thinking he might have a few force fields left here, but it doesn't look like he does.
Yeah, but you know what? He just warps in more rounds of Zealots, and every single Colossus stayed alive as well. Like Kelazhur, he lost 2 tanks and the majority of his Marines. As
well as the Archon stayed alive. I believe he only had one Archon. Yeah, just one. No Archons have gone down. Kelazhur has lost already 2 tanks as we saw in that fight. And on top of it, the Warp Prism to the north is, I believe, warping in some Zealots. Right as the base goes down, instantly going to kill it. Either force a cancel or an entire kill.
Wow, but this is
trying
scary.
to hit multi-places.
Yeah,
Did he get the kill or the cancel?
I think he got the cancel. Meanwhile, he is, harassing and keeping the reinforcements busy of Kelazhur. And this is so important because Nice has to buy time and just keep warping in more and more units to be able to defend.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Zealots canceled the third, went into the Natural at the same time. A War Prism was in the main base, taking a lot out. The War Prism doesn't get out of there, but it bought so much time, forced Kelazhur not to reinforce his army. And now, as you said, Nice has enough time to reinforce, but is it quite enough? I think it is. He's not able to take down any of these Colossus. The Zealots are still there, and then he still has the Archons with full shields in the back to tank. One hallucinated, gets targeted, fired down. Target fired down. Oh! Now he's getting greedy.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing...
Oh no!
Yeah, Nice was doing so well. He killed every single tank, pushing the armor away, but now he overstayed his welcome. 2 Colossus have gone down. Everything is going to get cleaned up.
That was absolutely ridiculously greedy. He was there. There's Vikings here. What are you trying to do here?
Yeah, like Nice was doing so well, but as we were pointing out, like after winning the fight, you had to back off and just take your wins and macro up off of 4 bases. But instead, he kept going. As a result, he lost everything.
Yeah, he knew Kelazhur was sitting on 3 bases, and he really didn't need to push into that. And he just got way too greedy there. Maybe, I don't know what was going on there, man. Maybe he didn't know his positioning quite, but nonetheless, GG. Kelazhur takes game number 1. Now, this is best case scenario. Nice is not going to absolutely smash Cham if Kelazhur is able to defeat him. Now, if Nice is able to come back with the 2-0 victory against Kelazhur and end up winning it, then, then he's back in this, and now we got a game, and I have high hopes for Cham. But if Kelazhur 2-0's Nice, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like Nice was looking good that game. Like
so good.
Everything leading up to the point where he pushed out like to Kelazhur's half of the map. Like before that, like he was fighting well, like his engagements, warping in Zealots, using the minimal amount of units to defend and warp and reinforcing, getting a 4th base, harassing, canceling the 4th of Kelazhur. Just
what he did so good on the harass, man. I don't get it.
Yeah. Sometimes one mistake and that's it,
Yeah. Super unfortunate. Man, he had the lead. Why didn't he knew about the base? He knew he got the cancel.
Yeah.
He knew he killed some SCVs. He was all over the main and natural. And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna push in and throw everything away. I think maybe he thought that Kelazhur had less army than he did. But once your army starts to get hit by some concussive shells and slow down, you're gonna lose those units for sure. And I think he lost 1 unit and he tried to save it, and then more units got concussive, and then by that time half your army's slow and you have to take the fight, or you straight up lose your army for free. And I don't think he just misjudged that a little bit. Very unfortunate. F's in the chat for that engagement.
Yeah. F's in the chat. And yeah, Nice maybe just like getting a little bit too excited, right? Like you're thinking like, oh my god, I'm doing well, like I'm winning, like I'm defending, I'm harassing, all this stuff, let's go. And you lose everything. It's like, oh.
Honestly, off of 4 bases, he had no splash damage. I mean, the Colossus are good, but normally you see a Disruptor or some Stormy Boys in there. Some higher Templar, and we didn't get either of that. So I think that was also the cause. Normally, that's why Disruptors can't close that gap like that, or the concussive shells. But anyways, here we are, game number 2, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, up 1 game. His life is on the line right here. It's the Brazilian player, and he goes by the name of Kelazhur.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Team Alpha X. It is Nice.
That was a rough loss for Nice. He just needed some more splash. No Disruptors in there.
He just needed to chill.
Yeah, he just needed to chill.
Just need to calm down.
You said it in the beginning. He can be a very aggressive player, maybe too aggressive. The gas steal.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Got a counter gas steal with the SCV.
Yeah. You can do it so much better as a Terran as well, because you like make it, but you like don't complete it, and then you just cancel it later on.
Just cancel it, yeah. You just leave it there incomplete forever. And now the probe is trapped. Does he recall it? That would be great.
No. Mine the minerals and then mine the gas. Yeah.
Steal the gas. Oh yeah, mine the mineral first too, and then mine the gas, and then go back to the mineral, and then back to the gas. If he goes and mines the gas now, he'll buy even more time. Because they would have to wait for him to get in, get out, and then... Yeah, good times, good times.
That's all we want to see. Meanwhile, interesting, Kelazhur did skip his Reaper. I mean, well, I guess he had to because of the gas.
He needs to get the gas out. So he's got to get another Marine, and then going for the Reaper after the Marines.
Oh. Okay.
That's actually a very hard setback just by taking that gas. What a good play. Nice being disrespectful. Nice is not playing nice.
Nice, yo, he's anything but nice, okay? It's a trick, if you will, with his name. Leads you into a false sense of security.
It's one of those ironic names.
It's like patience.
Yeah, it's like patience.
Or innovation.
Or time.
I don't think that works, but okay, yeah.
Time's the one thing we don't actually have.
You're like, or Cham as well.
Or Cham's ironic. Yeah. He's not actually a Cham at all.
Paco Mike.
He's the opposite of Cham. Paco Mike, he's the opposite of Paco Mike. He's actually Mike Paco, that's his real name. All right. What do we have here? We're going to have the Stargate opener. We saw that. I don't know if he did that last game, but he did. No, he didn't. But he's done that before. In the first game, we saw him against
Practice X?
Man? I don't remember. Oh, Practice X. That's right.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so this time Nice isn't going for the fast robo opener that he did in the previous game. Instead, going into, Phoenixes, which do well. They are nice to defend against drops. You can, CC and lift up tanks as well. Yeah,
he went for 2 Phoenix into a 2 Void Ray, so... He's throwing down the robo now. I wonder why he does that. I guess the Phoenix are good for scouting if they don't die, and you can also lift up the tanks, which is actually pretty crucial.
Oh yeah, it's very crucial when it comes to defending like a big 2-base like bio tank push. It's an alternative way.
He's going for a 3rd one now.
Oh.
And Mass Phoenix is going to be the play here, I assume, but also a robo behind it, so I guess kind of mass.
Yeah, just getting enough to, control the skies a little bit, 4 or 5 Phoenixes would be nice, and then you switch into your ground army.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to stop any sort of Widow Mine drops. At least you would expect it to, but it might not. Ooh, I like defensive Widow Mines. I wouldn't mind him lifting up that worker on that barracks and then canceling it just to mess it up.
Yeah, I was expecting something like that, especially because like if Kelazhur's not paying attention, then he doesn't resume the building, right? Oh,
yeah. Ooh, that's spooky. He sees it now. He should see that. Okay. No way he missed that.
Interesting. And from here, I don't know how I feel about this.
Chipping away at that medevac.
Yeah, I love this. It's really deterring any kind of drop that Kelazhur wants to go for. Oh god!
Oh, he had the 1 Widow Mine in front though. That was great. Oof. Can't even get that Marine either. Nice play here from both sides. But now we got the vision from Nice coming in.
Yeah, he does go in. This entire time he's been able to see the production. He's aware of it. What I'm concerned about is that Nice is skipping his Twilight Council. He's going straight into Robo Colossus. There's like no blink. There's no upgrades.
That's a good pickoff right there. But yeah, you're right. And Kelazhur's going for kind of like a heavy 2-base push here. He's getting him 1-1, and Nice already has a 3rd base out.
Yeah, I don't think Nice has really realized this, but he dives in, he's going to be able to see all this production. He should be aware, like, oh my god, like, he's investing a lot in his army.
He's going to get so many workers, though, which is kind of going to force an all-in from Kelazhur. So he really has to defend. And we've seen too many times counter damage, or, like, damage with no defense back at home from the counter attack. But Nice, I think Nice is on his game this time. He should be able to get it.
Yeah, as long as
he's seeing this for so long. He knows.
Like, look at the worker count disparity. Like, Nice is up so many workers, and he's still making more. Like, he needs to stop. He needs to stop. He needs to throw down a bunch of shield batteries. He needs to focus on the defense because Kelazhur's all in. He's just going.
Is he gonna catch the bio train? He does catch the bio train. He knows what's up. He's sending out another Phoenix from the natural and the third base over there. They're gonna be catching this army in the middle of the map, and it's seen. Nice has to respond now. Shield batteries need to be thrown down. There's only one. No shield batteries are gonna come out. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold this third.
He's making 3 probes at a time, Yoda. He's still making probes.
Because he doesn't have enough gates. These probes are supposed to be his fighting units.
Exactly. He's gonna have to pull the boys to hold on. He's got 2 Colossus so far. He has sentries, 4 force fields.
He's throwing down 3 more shield batteries, which is the correct answer. Oh no, he's gonna get caught out. He does get the SEV that is trying to build a missile turret, and it doesn't go up. The attack comes in. These are slow Zealots though, but with the Colossus behind it, the Zealots are nothing but a meat shield.
Yeah,
and, I love that the Phoenix are able to pick up the Marauders here and take them out of the fight.
Oh yeah, very smart. Meanwhile, the tank went down as well. The tank was forced to siege up here in the back. Only one here remaining for Kelazhur. And is he going to turn around and go home? No, he can't.
He can. He has to do some damage here. But knowing he has to do damage, he's kind of stuck here. If he moves in, the Phoenix come and scoop around from the side. If he tries to push in into the shield barriers, the fight's not going to go well for him. He's got to get really lucky with an engagement and get an overcommitment from Nice like he did last game. It's on Nice to mess this up now.
Yeah, and oh my god, I love this. Because Nice has so many Phoenixes, like the Vikings do nothing for Kelazhur. It was maybe even a bit of a mistake going into Vikings to try and counter the Colossus.
Yeah. At this point, you should just drop him. He's just going, getting healed up by the shield batteries and going back in and try and poke at these Colossus. Maybe a Doom drop. Now you can't really do much here. He's gonna go home.
Wow.
He got his third base up and he's going home down 20 workers.
Oh my god, Kelazhur, he gets pushed away. He can't commit. He realizes that he can't end the game, so he throws down a third base. And now is a good opportunity for Nice to counterattack.
Nice does have quite the heavy army count. He's gonna go and scout. That's the good thing about these Phoenix. You can go scout and oh my god, but don't lose everything.
Oh my god.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, he targets down both Vikings, and now he gets into production.
This is like Mutas here. He's gonna pull the whole army back into the main. At least he's gonna try to. He also has an observer right in the third, so he sees the positioning of the tanks, and he knows exactly how to engage into this army. He's gonna lift up the tanks before the army can come back and close in. Here he goes. He's got a target fire down all of these here Phoenix as the Zealots close the gap, and I think a recall might be in order here. You don't want to lose all your Colossus.
Yeah, he ends up taking out the majority of the tanks, but he does back off in the end. Once again, like, he just doesn't have a lot of gateway units to keep his Colossus alive. Oh god.
Game paused.
Oh my god, lag.
Oh god. Who was it? My ping's fine.
I don't know how to check.
Control Alt F should show you your ping.
Okay. Oh, I'm doing great.
Okay, cool.
I always forget that hot Q, but he is doing good, saving the Immortals barely. I mean, the Colossus barely, but I don't know. He doesn't have any medevacs also due to the Phoenix. So, oh my god, don't do the Phoenix free. But since there's not really many medevacs with... Oh, was it Cosmos?
Yeah, I guess it was Cosmos.
Rip.
Yeah, poor Cosmos.
Rip to our guy.
Yeah.
You're just like welcoming him in. Welcome. I can't talk. I quit. Goodbye, guys. It's been real. We were so welcoming to him earlier, and then he lags out. I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, especially because he's like, of course, he's the biggest Brazilian caster. He's got plenty, and I'm sure plenty of people want to watch Kelazhur. And like this is the tale of Nice, right? Nice, he was looking so good. He went for the counterattack. He committed too much, and he ended up losing like a Colossus. You know, the majority of his Phoenixes as well. Yeah,
and even walled himself in there. So he killed the shield battery, and he's still going Colossus. We don't see that. I love this. He's getting a second robo now, which I completely agree with. Getting his fourth base up and running and saturated. I love that from Nice. Now he has to get some sort of splash, and I'm not talking the Archons that he's warping in. I'm assuming he's going to get disruptors now that he has the double robo production.
Yeah, I would assume so as well. Like, you need to diversify your AoE. You need to have Colossus plus Storm or Colossus plus Disruptor.
Regardless of being down, though, Kelazhur, he doesn't care. He's getting EMPs. He's getting ghosts. He's getting upgrades on his bio, and still making more Vikings, just in case he's able to take out all the Phoenix.
Yeah, meanwhile, Nice, he is expanding, taking his 4th base. So he is still, like, economically well ahead of Kelazhur. He just has to be careful with his engagements. And there it is. The Disruptors are on the way, so he's going to have both Disruptors and Colossus with his army.
Nice. And the Disruptors are really what you need to zone armies out, because without it, they just stim into you all day.
Yeah, exactly. You need to really have something that Kelazhur fears, so he can't, like, be so confident and just stim on top of your army. Oh boy.
Disruptors or Storm is a good zoning tool here. Disruptors are a little bit easier to use and cause a lot more damage. And I think they regenerate a little bit faster than Storms. But here we go. What is it going to be? When is this fight going to take place? Actually, no Raven here for Kelazhur, so DTs would not be a bad idea, as the Dark Templar Shrine is already being morphed in. Nice, years ahead of me. That's why he's GM and I'm not. Disruptor shot's not too bad here, but that's all he had was 2 disruptor shots there. It looks like he might have 1 before this fight ends. A surround with the Zealots comes in, picks up every single tank besides one. The final one gets target fired down, and all the army's going down for Kelazhur, but there's no gateway units for Nice. Why doesn't he engage in shield battery range? I don't get it, like.
He just doesn't go for it. Meanwhile, he does warp in a handful of Zealots, which definitely keep everything alive. They definitely stop Kelazhur from diving in. Even a bit of a Zealot run by. Ooh, 13 SCVs.
Oh my god. 13 SCVs went down to that run by, and he almost took out the base, and he pulled Kelazhur all the way home. Okay, I like this for Nice now.
Wow, I'm honestly so surprised Kelazhur decided to turn around. Like, honestly, there's not that much here from Nice. Kelazhur could have kept pressuring, but instead he backs off.
I don't think he knew that. I'm surprised Kelazhur hasn't GG'd yet.
I mean, he's ahead in supply right now. Like, he's down in workers. He's been here before, earlier in this very same game. He has to do something with this army.
No, why is he going for another base, you madman?
Nice, stop expanding.
Oh my god.
Stop
it. Stop it. Pull the boys. There's no shield battery here. EMPs go down on the big units, but a lot of disruptor hits don't really take out too much. All the disruptors moving forward, and they're going to get target fired down one by one. All the disruptors fall, and that was some pretty terrible micro by Nice. He does have 1 shield battery overcharge there in the back, but I don't know if that's enough to hold this game.
Yeah, honestly, the disruptor shots were good enough to kill the majority of the bio and all of the tanks, but there's still so much fire here. He's overstimmed though, and the medevacs don't have that much energy.
I feel like he should have pulled the boys and saved the disruptors. He lost so many disruptors there. Does hold, and this absolutely disgusting madman still was able to secure his 5th base behind this.
No, stop. That's horrible, because you know what that means? That means he's gonna have like 5 pro production, and he's not gonna stop making workers.
He's not gonna stop. He's broken StarCraft. He's broken the code, the Da Vinci's code.
Oh god. Meanwhile, Kelazhur, he's forced to throw down a 4th base. The majority of his army was taken out, and now Nice is able to defend. Ooh, even has a couple of DTs coming in.
Yeah, and I love this. They're gonna get at least 3 or 4 more kills. He's gonna GG out. He's got to.
We'll see. I mean, he's gonna be able to split up his DTs. Has 1 at the 3rd. A scan does get used.
Oh, does he get away? Oh, just barely doesn't get away. But at the other base, 9 workers went down. Jesus freaking Christ. This guy, Nice, is pretty darn nice.
It's pretty nice, but Kelazhur is going for a counterattack. Nice does not have vision of where the army is.
He thinks it's going to his other 2 bases, but honestly, he can scrap his base. He already mined it out for the most part. There's really just gas here and a couple mineral patches left. Kelazhur scams, sees the army coming, doesn't even want to try and take out the base because he's going to the north. Does he even know the 5th base?
He does not. He has no idea the base is there, but you know what? He's going for some multi-prong. Meanwhile, at the same time, DTs are hitting all the other bases.
Oh, these disgusting DTs. DTs OP confirmed. That's it. Kelazhur's all in here. He has 33 workers left on 4 bases.
Oh, the Colossus.
Oh my god. 2 disruptor hits though. Should end this. Wait, what? Did he just recall another Colossus?
The Colossus dead, mate. Colossus immediately got focused down. Meanwhile, Kelazhur was able to avoid the disruptor shots. He's going to be consolidating his army, going for 1 final push.
Man, I can't believe Nice is doing this so nicely.
Oh boy,
He's ready.
Yeah, he still has to be careful though. Again, like he has 1 Colossus, 3 Disruptors. The rest of his army is kind of segmented off. It's not all together here.
I would have wanted him to morph in Zealots at the 5th base for the backstab.
Yeah.
Yeah, good blinks though. Disruptor shots. Oh my god, take out a good quarter of the army. Completely zoning out this army. This isn't enough from Kelazhur. There's no way. Shield battery overcharge just to guarantee it. Don't kill your whole army though, Nice.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Took out a couple of his own stalkers, but you know what? Again, just a power move. He's just gonna kill his own units in the face of Kelazhur because he knows he can afford it.
That was more like a war screech from a Native American, or like licking the blood of his own wound.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I'll kill my own units just to even the score.
Oh my god.
I need more supply.
Just because you need it.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to beat you that bad. I'm gonna take out some of my units, give you a little bit more of an edge.
Jesus Christ. And
I can't believe Kelazhur's still here. He's upset. He's tilted. Kelazhur, I feel, is known to be a little cocky and maybe even a BMer.
well, the thing is that Nice, honestly, he hasn't made workers in quite some time. Like the worker count
He doesn't need to.
He's
been on 65 forever.
Yeah, 65 is fine. But it isn't. I don't think it's overwhelming. Like Kelazhur, he's down in workers, but because of mules, the economy is still kind of even. He's on 4 bases. We'll see if Kelazhur can make something happen. The problem is that he can only defend at 1 place at once. Like he has 3 tanks. Like he doesn't have anything protecting his 3rd.
Yeah, I think Nice just needs 4 more workers, and then he'd be nice. But I mean, he doesn't really have much to defend. Yeah, you got me there.
I got it.
Yeah. Life's hip. But he takes out this base, and with this type of army, you can just do this all day. Blink, zone, back up. He's even gonna stick around to get this. He's staying too long. Okay, Nice. We get it. The entire army's EMP'd. Please get out of there.
Jesus Christ. And he does back off. Meanwhile, Kelazhur, he's going to be able to snipe the 6th base. He actually, Kelazhur thinks this is the 5th. He still hasn't scouted this, like, to the bottom left.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's why he hasn't quit yet. But he's like, I got that base. If I get this one, I'm in a great position. But actually, I don't think that really matters. But it's fully mined out. Another Warping comes in. He's actually bringing his whole army back for this.
Yeah, he is.
Which, if he saves the base, that's pretty funny. He didn't need to save that base, but he does.
Yeah, he honestly didn't need to, and now Kelazhur's pushing out again, pulling a couple of boys, maybe accidentally. Okay, he is going back to his 3rd base, going to be lifting up and landing his main CC to try and stay in this game.
Kelazhur never... Okay, he's going to find out. Did he find out about that base already?
He's going to find out now. He's found it.
Yeah, he's found it. And this is a rough one now. He's going to have to scrap this base. There's a lot of workers on there. I don't know how's... Oh, he's going to recall.
Oh, boy.
What is this recall going to do? He goes in with the Zealots and Disruptors, taking a lot of the hits. All the Disruptors are in the way, and they're going to zone out, take a lot of hits, and they're not taking out this army anymore. This is getting rough.
Yeah.
Nice needs to scrap the base. He's going to come in from the side. Okay, I don't mind this. He actually still has more units here, more Disruptors behind this. He didn't recall all of his army. Go up the ramp and defend, please. That's a good chunk of the army. Good chunk of the army. Good zoning. Oh my god, these Disruptor hits are absolutely epic.
Yeah, are they enough though? Because again, there's only 1 Colossus protecting this army. There is a shield battery overcharge being used. Barely any gateway units. Oh god.
Oh, huge EMP though. He needs to get in the range of the shield battery overcharge. But this Warpin should end it. This one should pretty much shut down Kelazhur, but he has kind of even the score by taking out that base over there.
Exactly.
In the, left-hand side.
Not just the base. He took out a base, a Colossus, and like
a lot of workers.
And like 6 Disruptors. The majority of the Disruptors died, and even more just going into their death.
Okay. Yeah, and on the production tab, we don't see much coming out of Nice, and Kelazhur might have crawled his way back into this now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that fight where he was able to catch 6 Disruptors completely on their own for nothing, like that was huge.
Yeah, that was super huge, and now the production tab is dried up for Nice, running out of economy. He is securing himself another base though, so that's nice for sure. I think he should go in with these Zealots, like half of the Zealots at least, now that he knows there's a lot of tanks behind it.
Yeah,
now's a chance to go unsiege. Okay, siege now he's screwed.
Yeah, there was an opportunity when he was unsieged. Another Disruptor goes down, only 1 Disruptor remaining.
Ooh, wow, I like the Archons in this, but the Zealots need to blink or something. They can't just take this fight like that. There's more medevacs here than bio.
Yeah, and it looks like Nice may be able to just barely push through all the bio and get on top of the tanks.
What a guy. What a guy. I love watching Nice play. I'm a new fan.
Every time he just barely has enough. The problem is he just doesn't keep his disruptors alive. Look at the units lost. He's lost 16 disruptors this game.
Yeah, he's a little bad with his disruptors, but you know, it works.
Oh boy, and once again he pushes out across the map. This army is so exposed. Like if he kept going, he would have lost everything. He has to be so careful, but he's on top of his harass. He has a war prism out on the map.
You know, war prism in a dream that might come true, because Kelazhur isn't in the best of positions, but he's definitely back in this.
Okay, so Nice actually scouts with the War Prism. He knows that Kelazhur is going to the top right-hand side of the map, so Nice is able to warp in just in time. Does he have enough to hold?
It looks like it. But Kelazhur also securing himself like a 5th base over there, floating his natural over.
Yeah, it looks like they're
making... like stutter stab. Stop. Nice. Go home.
Does need to back off, but he does warp in, and yeah, Kelazhur is expanding behind this. That's actually his natural. He floated it and flew it all the way over.
Yeah, he floated his natural all the way over there.
And that's the power of Terran. You know, really, Kelazhur, his main base is over at the 3rd, his natural is over at the 5th. Like he's getting back into this because he's able to utilize that, just barely scrap things together.
Yeah, and I like Nice's play. He's doing good, but Kelazhur's climbing back in this every time, so it is kind of scary, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like one stim and he focuses down the disruptor, and then he can just, oh god, that's it.
Oh my god. But there is still 2 Colossus here, and that's very scary. Oh, the Widow Mines were good. The Zealots coming in. The blink behind the Zealots lets the Zealots come in and start taking everything out. And I think that's it. One more blink here, and all the medevacs are going to start going down. And that's kind of the end of Kelazhur's reign, I feel. He's still making army, but is he ever going to be able to catch up? He's running out of mining.
Yeah, you say army. What? 2 Marauders, 3 Marines, and a tank is what he has remaining. Now would have been a good time for him Nice to just keep applying pressure, but instead he does back off. And Kelazhur, he still survive. Again, such low supply right now for both players.
Yeah, this is quite the matchup, man. I didn't expect to go into a 23 game 2 against Kelazhur and Nice. I mean, oh my god, and the DTs, man, these are beautiful. These are absolutely beautiful.
This is really keeping Nice in this game. Like Kelazhur, he's on 1 base economy right now. Not even, only 8 workers mining here at the 3rd base or at the 4th base. He desperately needs to mine from this newest base.
Yeah, and that DT kind of slowed that down, so that's rough. But interestingly enough, man, he doesn't have any planetary fortresses anywhere because this base is from his natural. Oh, he's got 1 there.
Just one. That's all he's got.
Yeah, just 1. He even floated over his main, so he's kind of out of bases here. He's only down to 3 bases, and really only 2 of them, 1 of them mining, honestly.
Well, honestly, that's why DTs hurt so much. Nice needs to morph in more DTs, because there's only 2 orbitals, like, for scans. And Kelazhur desperately needs the mules, so DTs will do so well defensively.
Yeah, and I mean, it was looking good for Kelazhur, but with little to no mining, Nice should be able to close this out eventually.
Exactly. Like, Nice has the newest base. He's mining beautifully here from it. Meanwhile, Nice was also able to defend the north and the south at the same time. And Kelazhur, he's just stuck making Marines. Like, he doesn't have any gas income for, like, any high-tech units like Ghosts. Like, he has a Ghost Academy, but he hasn't been able to make one in quite some time.
Yeah, and I feel like we are going to get to see a game 3 out of Kelazhur and Nice.
Yeah, we should. Unless something crazy happens where Nice leaves all of his Colossus exposed and they die for free, then definitely
which he did last game.
Exactly. Well, he did earlier this game. You know, like, Nice has to be careful with his army movement.
He's got to be pretty nice with the moves here.
Exactly.
He's even gonna take the rich gas here, and if he secures that base, then I think he definitely wins.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's expanding, taking the rich Vespine gas as well. Meanwhile, bienvenidos los brasileños, those from Brazil. Again, I'm sure they're coming. Yeah, because Cosmos is sending them over so they can tune in.
Bon jogo.
Don't look at you.
Yeah, I know a little bit of that Portuguese. But I think it looks like a doom drop or some sort of drop was going to come from Kelazhur in the main, which I think would be a great idea. But he also keeps getting scared and trying to go back and defend his last mining base.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him, right? Like the DTs, they're ready to dive in. Really, like 4 DTs go in, like focus down the missile turret, they can deal some decent damage.
Yeah, this is funny. Just barely missing that DT. It would be awful if you had to waste a scan right there in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, he was going to, but Nice is just trying to keep it around for scouting. Is he gonna waste a scan on that? Why would you do that? That's so expensive.
It is so expensive. He can't afford to, and yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Nice, really, he should just keep warping in DTs, keep like sending them out whenever he can. But oh my god, now's a massive bio army coming out from Kelazhur.
This is his whole push here. These Archons, though, only 1 tank. I don't think that's enough. But come on, Nice. Don't throw it. Don't throw it, Nice.
God, no, he let the tank live.
No, there's no splash here. The tank lived.
God.
There's nothing left for defense. He doesn't need this rich base, but he's gonna. Oh my God.
Loses a Colossus. There is 1 disruptor here, so a Nova can go off.
He doesn't need this base. Please just leave this base.
Give it up. Give it up. He's not doing it. He's going in.
Throwing DTs. Mate. Oh no.
It didn't go off. But it's enough anyway. The Colossus is fighting without the tank. Mate,
oh my God. I cannot believe he almost threw that.
Exactly. Kelazhur, he overstimmed. Kelazhur almost had enough. He almost broke Nice. Nice almost threw it even. Oh God.
Oh, wait. Nice. No, this isn't very nice.
Oh God, the Colossus is going to go down.
Blink the Stalker's in the way. He's got 1 Colossus left. There's nothing on the production tab from Nice right now.
Oh God. It's somehow surviving.
Oh, that was the weirdest fight ever. 1 tank does survive. Is Nice gonna go for it? He has vision. Oh, okay, the tank moved away.
Okay, back. Calm down, Nice. Stop. Go home. Go home.
He's actually mining less than Kelazhur now.
He is. He lost the base. He needs to expand somewhere else over to the left-hand side or something. And okay. He's just got a long distance mine. Okay, I'm okay with this. This is fine.
Yeah, honestly, I'm okay with this as well. And man, I don't. Nice, mate. Nice. I don't know here. Kelazhur's doing it.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's resecuring that base. Why has he not gotten Storm?
That's the thing. He is warping in High Templar. He still does not have Storm. Storm would be beautiful. Meanwhile, Kelazhur, he is going over to the left-hand side to see if a base was taken here. There was no base, thankfully. So Nice does hold on to his nexus that he's trying to expand to.
What do Archons do in this composition? Do they take the tank shots? Do they take the bio shots?
They do okay against bio. You know, they have some AoE. They're not useless.
Yeah, I guess they have AoE. I guess that's what they're used for. Bio does seem to clump up. But man, Nice. Just hold your position. Stop pushing out.
Oh boy. Yeah, like it's so difficult because if you're Nice, like you've been ahead for so much of this game and you don't want it to slip away, but it is slowly slipping away. Like Kelazhur is clawing his way back into this, and that's a terrifying situation to be in. Like you have to be so nervous right now.
But eventually we're gonna reach a point where Kelazhur has to take his rich gas base, and then he's not gonna be able to defend both at the same time.
Well, the thing is, you know what Kelazhur can do? He can just lift up. He doesn't need to make another base. He can just lift up and float over.
Yeah. But at that point, he's going to have to leave some at home. Like right now, he's defending that base because he's got a little bit of income off of it, but he can't leave his tech exposed. So he's always going to have army in that like northeast or southeast side of the map. So once he has to expand to the opposite side of the map and get his rich base, it's going to be a lot harder to defend. But to be fair, he hasn't really been defending it all at his last mining base now, in the bottom west side, southwest side of the map. Yeah. And all he has is 1 turret. I think a Zealot run by could have done wonders there. And now finally the tech switch from Nice Storm, which I don't mind at all.
Oh god, it's gonna be too late there because the bio army is trying to get on top of the Colossus and does get 1.
Back up in the shield batteries, my guy.
Oh god, there is 1 shield battery. There are High Templar, but again, Storm is not ready yet. But Kelazhur, he doesn't know that.
13 seconds for Storm to finish. All he has to do is hold a few more seconds. I think he lost the High Templar there. I couldn't tell.
No, they're backed off. They're backed off.
Okay. He's got so many High Templar under these Colossus. Here it goes. I think he needs Zealots with this as well.
Yeah,
okay, he's got some Zealots. He's got a couple shields, a couple Archons. This could be it. If the Zealots move in, but the Bio needs to be more forward. Otherwise, the Storm's never going to do anything.
And he can't waste his Storms either. He's got, what, 3 Storms right now? Like, they have to count. They have to land on the Bio.
Kelazhur, I think, needs to go for a Doom drop because this closing the gap here. Kelazhur's on the run. He can't engage in these Storms. He's going to always be running. This is way better zoning. Great Storms go down on all the army. There's no more energy left onto the Medivacs, but there's not that much left for Nice either, pushing a bunch of Archons that are morphing in front of the Colossus, and he takes out everything. The Colossus finished. GG. Game number 3. Nice takes it in the 32nd minute against Kelazhur, tying up the series. What a game. GG. What did we witness?
Oh my god, GG, well played, Nice. He was looking so good throughout this game, but like Kelazhur just kept finding all these opportunities, finding all these exposed units, sniping bases, expanding as best he could. He almost brought it back, but Nice was just barely able to hold on, defend, and now we're going to the ace match.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and for all the Brazilian people tuning in, or just speakers of the language that is Portuguese, you know, welcome you guys. Unfortunately, Cosmos had to lag out. He got out. But yeah, Benvenido ao stream. I just use Google Translate. I don't know if that's correct, but it sounds good to me. It sounded just like Spanish.
It did.
And, God, game 3. That last game was absolutely epic. That was a great game.
Yeah, it was insane, and we'll see what happens here in game 3. Again, like, I wouldn't put it past Kelazhur to do something crazy and just straight up Reaper proxy in game 3. Why not? Just go for it.
Oh yeah. I mean, Kelazhur is kind of known for the Reaper proxy, to be honest with you, so I do not see that being far from true. I'm glad Zombie Grub and Maynard were in here because they're really getting to showcase Kelazhur's style. I mean, a lot of people seen Kelazhur, but it's always great for the LATAM scene to get that out there.
Yeah, definitely. And Maynard, like, he himself is familiar with Nice. You know, the Australians typically cast the Taiwanese DreamHack events, so yeah, I'm sure he's also doing a good job representing him. And yeah, Nice played really well there. And now here we are. We're going to be in game number 3. Cosmos is back. So Los Brasileños in the chat. Cosmos should be casting in Portuguese, so be sure to tune in as we are going to be getting into game number 3.
Yeah, hopefully Cosmos doesn't lag out this one.
Oh boy.
Man, if this matchup is this close, then I can't even imagine what to expect for the next game. Let's do it. We're here. We are on Pillars of Gold LE. Ironically, another heavy macro map. What are we going to get out of here? He lost the last game. We are currently tied in the best of 3 series. Match point for both of these players here in the qualifier. Spawning the top right, it is the Red Terran player coming to you all the way from Europe, originally and representing Brazil. It's none other than Kelazhur.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Alpha X. He lost 20 disruptors last game. 20 disruptors, mate. Make some storm, make it happen. We have Nice.
Noise. I couldn't help it. Oh god, I need help.
Nice. He has a very this series so far, he's been playing so greedy, just continuing to expand, make workers. That's why I was so impressed. It happened so long ago now, like 20 minutes ago, when Nice was able to defend at his third base on Death Aura with minimal units. If you recall, we were like, oh my god, stop. He's like expanding and taking a fourth and making workers.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was like half a day ago, man. What are you talking about? I forgot that game happened. No, but yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, honestly, I don't know how Nice did that. Like, there's so many moments where I was scolding him for overextending, but I mean, he pulled it off in the end. I feel like, to be fair, if he would have played a little bit safer or a little bit, I guess, better, he could have finished that game off way sooner than he did.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, he was able to pull it off, and good on him.
Yeah, honestly, Nice's defense has been pretty on point. It just comes down to like knowing when you have an opportunity to go across the map and deal some damage, and when you're like safe at home, things like that. Is something that maybe he's struggling with a little bit more. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ooh, that's big brain plays here. I think Kelazhur's gonna GG out now.
That's actually pretty huge. Like,
I don't know why, but he's
yeah.
gonna stick around for some reason.
I mean, based off of last game, like he does not leave games, right? Kelazhur, if there's a slight chance, that he can win, he's gonna be there. But that was a nice start by Nice, delaying that natural.
Nice is actually even gonna go for a shield battery in the natural.
Okay. Interesting.
That's pretty scared of him, if you ask me. Oh, he finished it, and he's gonna can. Oh my god.
Is he?
PM. Come on.
Is he?
It takes one hit. He got it. That was almost bad. Worth, I think.
Yeah, there was a bit of a misclick there where he accidentally targeted the Reaper for one volley instead of the SCV. But in the end, he got it.
Yeah. He could have got it and got out of there, but that one misclick, he was unable to get out of there. He could have started kiting from the army, buying him time to war. Oh. Okay, nice. Nice there by Kelazhur.
Yep. He almost got in again to snipe the SCV one more time to delay the natural even further. Oh my god, even taking out a Marine.
He's looking very confident here now. Oh, he's gonna lose that no Reaper.
Ooh, yeah, no Reaper.
Ooh, that was BM. Kelazhur wanted to kill it with the Reaper specifically.
Exactly. Meanwhile, we do have that Stargate opener coming down from Nice, and it is going to be straight into Oracles. No Phoenix this time.
Ooh, there's already one across the map, and it's kind of just pairing up with this Adept here. It doesn't even look like it's going to go in just for worker kills. Doesn't actually have that much energy on it anymore.
Yeah, and the Cyclone misses it as well.
Oh no, you could have got so many kills.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, is he gonna get it? Nice. Even denying mining time is really good here. Nice is just super slowing down Kelazhur, which I think is gonna force out a big push here early on from Kelazhur. Probably a 2-base timing, going for another Cyclone here.
Yeah, what's important is that Nice himself is going for kind of a timing. He does have a reinforcing pylon. He's throwing down more gateways. He's got a third Oracle on the way. So I think he's going to want to hit with a bunch of gateway units and a bunch of Oracles and just dive in and see what he can get done.
Yeah. I mean, that was not a bad start for Nice at all. That was better than Nice starting.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's been able to do a lot, keep Kelazhur at home. Meanwhile, Kelazhur, he's got 3 Vaxes. Jesus, he's gonna have a lot of bio units.
Oh yeah. Whole lot of bio and only getting one of those NG bays, so it's not gonna be super stacked on the upgrades.
Yeah. The important thing to note is that he's going to have a strong ground army, but he's been delaying his starport for so long, so he's not going to be able to go for a fast drop or really sustain his army for that long.
Yeah, he really did not delayed his factory production as well. Oh my god, 3 Oracles is actually pretty crazy. You never see this with a bunch of Adepts into the natural. The Adepts are going to shade in and get a bunch of kills on the workers.
Yeah, it looks like
getting a Cyclone.
Yeah, they do manage to get a Cyclone.
Oh my god.
And dive out. Meanwhile, at the same time... Yeah, the Oracle does dive into the main base. More SCVs are going down.
I don't think I've ever seen a play quite like this before. Is this normal, or am I tripping? He went 4 Cyclones into Phoenix and Adept, and now he's got Adepts in the natural, Phoenix and Oracles in the main. What is this man doing?
Exactly.
And he can take this army. He can finish that shade if he wants to.
Honestly, he should have finished the shade. Again, what are Marines going to do? Marines, they don't have stim, they don't have combat shields, they don't have any medevacs to heal them.
What is this? Phoenix not... Yeah. That Phoenix was not shooting that entire time. That was a little bit of a F. A little oof. But a bigger oof for Kelazhur on that much loss.
Yeah, exactly. Again, there was a good opportunity for Nice, but now Stim is about to finish in a couple of seconds, and is he going to commit? He does not commit. He's waiting for more Oracles. He's continuing Oracle production.
Is Nice so cocky that he's about to meme Kelazhur and mass oracle him? That's rough. Kelazhur's not one to be happy about getting memed. And behind this, resonating glaives. Oh, nice tag, actually. I forgot those existed.
Yeah, and this is a really interesting style that Nice is going for with resonating glaives, with +1 as well. This is something that was popular back in the beginning of Legacy of the Void when the adepts were a lot stronger. But wow, yeah, we haven't seen this in a long time.
I was about to say, Kelazhur's totally faking that move out. I think anybody could have known that. See, he's like, oh, you're coming for me, I'm going to fake move out. But now he has to actually come and defend his third.
Actually can't land the third. Oh.
Ooh. Imagine if that got someone stuck in. I think he should have put it back a little bit more. Take towards someone in the zone. That's next level. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh boy, that would have been disastrous for Kelazhur, but he does get his third base. Meanwhile, more depths are on the way, glaives on the way, 3 more gateways as well. Nice is just getting ready to go with this like mass adept style.
Being able to tag the army at their cyclones is so huge as well. Now Kelazhur, since the factory production was so late, he doesn't have a mass amount of tanks or anything. All he has here is medevac. Actually, he doesn't even have an add-on to his factory. He has nothing coming out of his factory besides maybe 1 Widow Mine at a time. He has literally just 1 Widow Mine. So these adepts actually should be able to wreck everything.
Exactly. Like without Widow Mines, without tanks, like these adepts, like they're going to do so well against this mass marine army.
As long as that 1 Widow Mine doesn't get like the shot of a lifetime.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't able to tag the Widow Mine, so that's a little scary itself.
We'll see how good Kelazhur's reaction time is as well, because Nice, if he wanted to, he could just try and shade straight into the natural if the wall is down.
There's no War Prism either. I think he could probably take down one of the depots with all of his oracles. Oh my god, he's right on the... Not on the Widow Mine! Oh my god. Smart man.
Okay.
That would have been the most epic. Oracles, come on, you gotta join this fight. What is this?
God.
There you go.
They
a little bit of a late reaction there, but eventually he gets it.
A little bit late. Meanwhile, the Marauders are getting picked up. You know, the adepts are gonna shade in. They're gonna commit to this.
Oh my god. They shaded into the mineral lines. What a madman. He's like, I'm gonna lose this fight, so I should complete the shade with some of my units and pull this army completely apart. This man is a madman.
He's crazy. And you know what? He shades in. He's gonna surround the bio army with adepts. There are just so many.
He even threw down a gate at his reinforcing pylon to the north, and now he's fast warping in up there. This man is absolutely mad. I don't know how many gates he has back at home, but he has so many gates. He's just, I can't believe this is going to beat Kelazhur.
Exactly, and the Widow Mine doesn't even matter. The shot goes off, it gets taken out. There's barely anything left from Kelazhur. He's trying to reinforce as best he can.
This is like 7 gate production. All of these Phoenix here, though, get the bio getting surrounded. The Widow Mine doesn't even matter. 18 workers go down. There's a couple of these here Marauders left. But with these Phoenix here, I mean, there's nothing really that can shoot up. The Phoenix are going to take out the Medevacs. The Medevacs can't heal anything up. And the Adepts are just going to shade around day and night and day, and just whittle away at this block of death that is Kelazhur.
Really, for the people watching at home, for the Protoss watching as well, who maybe struggle against Terran and want to try something new, mate, just go like Phoenix, Oracle, Mass Adept. That's all you need. And Nice is just pulling Kelazhur apart. He's stuck on 2 bases now. He was forced out of his third.
Not even in a ZVP have I seen this many Adepts warped in ever. At the same time. Look at this. It's straight Adept army.
Oh my god, and the only thing keeping Kelazhur alive right now is this wall. As long as the wall stays up, it's going to be a little bit difficult for the Adepts to break in.
This is like Battle of the Alamo here. And Kelazhur's going to have to take a lot with them, but it's never going to be enough, to be honest. Now, the funny thing is, there's no robotics facility. No, as I say that, it goes down instantly. Nice. He has no War Prism, but he does have a third base. He's got a sick economy. He's got, I mean, he just needs to max out really now.
Yeah, exactly. So Nice, he has to make sure he doesn't tunnel vision, which is what I was a little bit worried about, but he is throwing down a robo, he's throwing down his gases. Like, he needs to try and get ready to transition out of this army, because again, he can't break this without Immortals or Disruptors or Colossus or anything like that.
Yeah, but also, what does Kelazhur do here? If you're Kelazhur, you know you're stuck on 2 bases. You know your opponent can take you down. I mean, you can just build one fat army and try and push out, but if Nice doesn't like it, he just has to leave. He just goes home. He threatens the shade and goes home.
Yeah, the only other thing you could do is try and go for a drop, but it's so difficult to do so because there are so many Phoenixes looking to deny any drop. Oof.
As long as he doesn't lose all of them right here. I mean, I like that he's very active with the Phoenixes, though. He's always going to know where his opponent's at. All the Oracles did go down. I wouldn't even mind to see him making some more Oracles.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it either. The Phoenixes, so far, he's been able to keep these 4 alive, but just barely. Meanwhile, the third is being taken, and this is scary for Kelazhur because you know what? Now he doesn't have that massive wall. Now is a nice opportunity for these Adepts to just dive in again into the third.
Yeah. And, I mean, the only way Nice loses here is by a big mistake.
Oh boy, yo, Kelazhur's all in. As soon as he leaves, the Adepts are just gonna dive in, and Kelazhur turns around.
No way. He's got to go for a base trade. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice. Hello? Hello?
Okay, he's fighting.
Hello. He needs to stutter step forward a little bit more. He's losing a lot, but not enough here. Oh my god. He could kill this whole base in a few volleys.
He could. If he really wanted to, he could. Meanwhile, he's very afraid to fight this army. Honestly, he could just shade on top of this bio and kill it. Like, he's playing this. Oh god, he shades right into the Winter Mines.
Wow. That's probably the worst thing he could have done. But even then, I think he's still in a good position, obviously.
He's okay, but he's losing a lot of supply here for free. He did pull away a lot of the army. And
oh my god, look at that. Look at that. That's why he's so good. And he's going to shade out with this. He's pulling the army back of Kelazhur at the least. And, oh, he's going to get a ghost. Oh, he got oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nice.
Just barely stayed alive.
Very nice.
And with that,
rip.
F's in the chat. Medevac goes down. The Phoenixes are just doing whatever they can, sniping off some fresh mules as well. And Kelazhur, now he's gotten to the point where he just, okay, I have to go. I have to end the game. Like, I'm done.
Nice doesn't want to lose all of these, but he should know the army's on the way. He's going to go for a warp in, I believe, up there by that proxy pylon gate. In the north. Yeah, I think that's the best idea because last time I pulled Kelazhur back, so I don't think Kelazhur even scanned to see where the third base is at. Risky business there.
Definitely.
But yeah, if Nice can just hold on here with this counterattack, with continuous counterattacks, he's fine.
I'm just scared because Nice, he's got 3 disruptors, and we've seen how he uses disruptors. Like, this is.
Oh yeah, but he has an army of adepts behind it. He's not just banking on Colossus here.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. I want him to commit so much. I want him to commit to a shade.
He's got a recall. There's one disruptor here.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot the disruptor. Oh, another disruptor pops. Oh, he didn't even aim with that one.
The disruptors, they do not land. He does drop into the main base, looking to get on top of the production.
I mean, I don't mind this, but that's not enough to win. He's got to pick up heavy. Almost, that's kind of scary, Adepts and Disruptors.
Oh, yeah, that was scary. Again, a lot of opportunity for him to disrupt himself with those Novas, but he didn't.
Oh my gosh, Kelazhur is actually kind of crawling his way back. Oh no, oh no. Wow, that was risky.
Yeah, definitely. The EPs do land. All the Adepts are going to go down. Oh my god. Yep.
No way.
The shades are not good enough. GG gets called.
You did so good. I love Kelazhur. GG. You should have won, but nice. What the hell was even that? Why would you do such a thing?
F's in the chat. This is what I mean. He doesn't have the best disruptor micro. He had like 4 or 5 disruptors, but we didn't see any of the connections he needed. And because of that, Kelazhur, he was basically dead in the water. He knew he only had one chance. He had to end the game with his army across the map. That's exactly what he did.
I can't believe that, man. Wow.
Oh boy.
Welcome everybody in the chat.
Welcome everyone. GG Kelazhur. He's able to claw his way back. He wins the game despite being so far behind. Nice. He was so close to doing it. He could have done it. Oh god, just
that was a tolazo.
I think that's the thing. He chokes a little bit, you know, when things get too like intense.
Shit, man, choke. That guy needed CPR. He didn't make it.
He couldn't breathe. Oh god.
That was the Game of Throws.
Yeah, definitely.
Does anybody know the Heimlich maneuver?
So we need to get in there. We need to resuscitate him. Oh god.
Is there a doctor in the chat? This man's choking. No, he already choked. He's dead. He's passed. He's deceased. Rip.
Mm.
I don't know. I got a little invested there after seeing Nice give it a. I've never seen anyone really give it to Kelazhur like that. Like normally Kelazhur either completely smashes him or completely gets smashed, but Nice really took it to him and gave him a run for his money. But that Doom drop, man, why? And he shot off all 3 of his disruptor shots in the main base while shading on top of his own disruptor shot. So Kelazhur just picked up, got out, and then he got stuck in a choke point. He should have stayed back at the top of the ramp, shaded down, and then came in with this. I just didn't like it, man. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was a very messy defense, and Kelazhur.
He did so much damage.
He dealt so much damage. He was doing damage as well because there were depths across the map and all the mineral lines killing everything. But yeah, Kelazhur, like, it goes to show, like, he's experienced, like, he's been in this situation so much longer. Nice, he's a younger player, he's been competing for less years as well, and Kelazhur, he knew what he had to do, he executed. And yeah,
that's rough. But GG to Kelazhur, that was quite the series. I hope to see Nice in the next one.
Definitely.
Oh man, and now it is time, the moment we've all been waiting for. Cham is back. He's going to be live in person. That was an absolutely sick strategy. I just can't believe he kind of dropped it there in the end.
Yeah, definitely. It was working so well, and that's what people in the chat are saying. You know, like, I hope that Nice was able to get a couple of fans here, you know, like, not just in the viewers, but, you know, with you as well, Yoda. Like, yeah.
Right here.
Exactly. Like, he has his own style of play. He's so good. The problem is that, like, again, he rarely gets to compete outside of his region. Finally, at the end of the year, we're getting these global events where we can see some of them come out and, like, a little bit, just refined a little bit better, you know, a little bit better decision making. And Nice, he would have made it through and then gone up against Cham. And then in a ZVP, like, he would have been able to flourish and meme it up even more. Like, that's what he does. But
yeah, that's pretty funny. I can't believe he did that. I think we have time as a veto. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Go for it.